Okay, Grant, we're going to review what we did last time in our written lesson, and we're going to put the saxophone together first. So if we could do that. And what is the first thing you'll get out? You will get out the body of the sax, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and get that out. And right after you get that out, go ahead and hook your neck strap to the back of the body in the little hook spot in the circle. You see it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now, go ahead and put the neck strap around your neck. And we're going to get the neck of the saxophone out, and we're going to put it on. Kind of like you would a trombone tuning slide. It kind of looks like the same material. It's brass, obviously. So, and we'll put that together. And where should your neck be lined up with? What should be lined up with? The thumb rest. Yes, barely cockeyed to the left. And then tighten that. Okay. And go ahead and get your mouthpiece out. So, and where will your mouthpiece, like where will the reed be? On the bottom or the top? Will it be facing upward or downward?
They'll be facing downward.
Okay. That good. So you have to tighten it quite a ways. There you go. And a little bit more. And good. Okay. So now you're going to get your ligature out, which is already out. Actually, I just noticed it. Put it back on in a second. And keep your ligature on, and then put your reed on. Does that make sense? So put your ligature on first. There you go. And then now you're going to put your reed on. Yeah. Great. You're going to push down, now you're going to tighten that. Okay. So adjusting your neck strap. How are we going to adjust our neck strap? We're going to let it sit naturally, and it should go straight into your mouth. With no, you should not hold the saxophone up with your thumbs at all. It should be, your thumbs are important for keeping like your octave key and holding it in a sense of keeping it in the same spot, but you don't hold the weight of the instrument on your right thumb. So make sure it goes straight into your mouth. Let it rest between your legs, so even tighter. And the trick to that is hold the left right here and then pull up the right. There you go. Yeah. So, wait till there's, now check and see where you're at. Okay. Mine is a little low. Alright. Now take the saxophone out. And does it go straight into your mouth without you putting any weight into it?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So let's hold the saxophone. Now, we're going to start playing on a B. How do you finger a B? You remember?
Is that the first one?
Yes, the first. First pearl. We're just going to start playing a B. Now, what should your embouchure do? Should cross. Think that. Think your X. Your top right lip is going to come over. It's going to hug the mouthpiece. Very similar to clarinet. Bottom lip's going to roll over slightly, not as much as clarinet. Your two top teeth are going to be on top of the mouthpiece still. You're going to hug a little bit tighter by thinking an X. Going across, across. Alright, and then imagine blowing on a hot cup of soup. So we're going to play a B. 1, 2, ready. Okay, try and play it one more time. I'm going to give you 1, 2, ready, and play. 1, 2, ready. Pretty good. Your embouchure is set. Now I want you to take a little bit bigger of a breath. So when your embouchure is set, then you're going to breathe. Go. Just come straight out. There shouldn't be any air. It should be instantaneous. So you have your embouchure set. Breathe. Make sure we play B. And then also, I would like for you to tongue that around once you start. So where does your tongue hit? Do you remember? The tip of the tongue hits just below the tip of the reed, right here, pointing to a good spot. Okay? So put the mouthpiece in your mouth. 1, 2, ready, B. And we're really out of of tune, but that's okay. That's fine right now. So, that's a pretty good first note. Now, we're going to go to a C now. Where is a C at? You remember that one?
Both of them?
That would be an A. A C is just your middle finger.
Okay.
So a C is just your middle finger, so it's a half step up. 1, 2, 3. So obviously the tuning is bad, so you go way flat. If you're way flat, where should you go?
In.
You should go in if you're way flat. If you're way sharp, you should roll out. So let's try it this time. So we're going to try and play a C together. And if it sounds worse, then roll back out. Roll out farther. So we'll see what that is. Ready? Never touch the tip of the reed. There you go.
Somehow got loosened. Okay.
Alright. 1, 2, ready. So our pitch, you're starting to lock into where you are, but we're still out of tune. So you got to keep your airstream consistent, okay? Try and roll in a little bit more, not much. Try and roll in just a little more. See what happens. Alright, now, I want you to play that C, but I want you to lock in instantly. Don't change and waver the pitch. Lock in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So the pitch is getting closer. It's getting quicker. The pulses. So that means we're getting closer to being in tune. And for right now, that's okay. We're not going to worry about that intonation right now. So I want you. We know what a C is. We know what a B is. Where's our A? Do you know?
That would be the 2.
That would be the 2. Yes. Where's the G?
3.
1, 2, and 3. Yep. And now where is our F?
1 down here.
Top down here. Where's our E?
Next one.
Where's our C? Where's our D?
Next one.
And where's our C?
The bottom.
Bottom
pinky.
right pinky. Okay. So we're going to learn our C scale. We're going to play our C scale half note quarter. Okay. So if I try and demonstrate that for you, let me get a quick warm up here. Okay. So all we're going to do for this part. So I want you to start on a high C. I want you to work your way down the scale, down to a low C. Can you do that for me? So high C, or C is in what? It's your middle finger?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go from there. So, low C is hard to play, isn't it? Now, for us to play a low C, the tension in our neck, we have a tendency to start the pitch from the back of our throat right now. I do too. So what we need to do is think of it this way. When you're going down, this note, this C, that's what you're wanting to do. You're wanting to play that C. Does that make sense? You're wanting to go up the octave without pressing the octave key down. So I'm wanting to do it still. I have to focus a lot. For what you have to do for that low C is it has to relax, and the air needs to be more focused through the mouthpiece. Does that make sense? If you tighten up, if your air isn't focused, if it spreads out, if it's not going through all the way through the bell, then you'll go up to that C. So To get that C, maybe not put as much mouthpiece in your mouth even. Maybe pull out a little more mouthpiece. To try that, I want you to start on a G and then go down to a C. And don't breathe in between. Is it a C or is that a D? So, you're starting to force the note. You're trying to push faster air. And what that's going to do, I know on trombone, to play higher, we think more air. That's not the case on sax. It's really about keeping your air the same, but letting you relax more. It's that part's kind of similar to trombone. When we go lower, we need to relax more. Mm-hmm. We don't need to push our air faster. Let your jaw, I wouldn't say drop a lot, but let your jaw relax. Let it free up. Don't tighten it as much. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Go from G to C. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Your eyebrows, I think up here, it starts to get tense sometimes when you're going down. Do you feel that?
I didn't notice it.
So try it one more time. I'm going to try and focus on it.
Yeah, I get what you mean now.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're starting to tighten up. When you tighten up, the pitch almost raises. It's like you're tightening up everything. You don't realize you're tightening up down here, but you are. And that causes the pitch to raise up. So. Keep your face still and relaxed. There was for a second. Yeah, relax even more than you even think to. That's good. You think you need to. Okay. So, we're going to try and start on that C. So if I'm going to try and do this. And it's really about those low notes. It's like I've said so far, you really need to relax everything in here. If you tighten up anywhere in your face, it's going to go up it's going to go up to the octave. That's a problem that I have. That's a problem that a lot of the students that are in this class have. So, let's go ahead and let's try. I want you to try it. I want you to play. But I want you to start from the top C, go down to the low C. And once you get your low C, I want you to try the scale all the way up and all the way down. Does that make sense? All right, starting your top C. Go ahead. All right, now play scale. Relax. So, the pitch isn't coming out. Maybe not as much mouthpiece, first thing. Then, what else can you do better? Do you think of where your embouchure is. Are you hugging the mouthpiece as well as you could? Think the X. Your embouchure is almost like the air, you hear the air going through the instrument, but it's not focused. The reason it's not vibrating. And the reason why is there's not a complete seal. You got to make sure your seal is there. Hug it tight. A lot tighter than you think you need to with the embouchure and then relax your face. Does that make sense? Okay, try it again. Alright, that's better. That's out. Now let's try it again. Play it again. So, what do you think the reason is now? I want you to try and think. You got the note. When you played the note, what did you do differently?
I don't know. It's like it takes me a second to get there.
Yeah, it takes you a second. So is it how the air comes out?
Maybe.
Okay.
It's not enough.
So if it's how the air comes out, do you feel the air coming from the back of your throat, or do you feel it coming from your diaphragm? I want you to play a note. Just play any note. How do you start it? Do you start it from the back of your throat, or do you start from your diaphragm? When your diaphragm, if your back of the throat, if you're starting a note from the back of your throat, this is what happens. Do you hear the air go through and then the note comes out?
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense for what's happening to you with the C. So to get rid of that problem, you have to engage your diaphragm. You have to make sure the note is coming, your air is pushing up from your diaphragm, not from the back of your throat. So, we play a G, for example. If this is air from the back of the throat, air from the diaphragm. The first thing that comes out is the note itself. So, I want you to try that. You play a G. So, I want you to hold and sustain the note now. Try and sustain the note. Now go down to that. Problem solved. So, let's play a C again. Make sure we got it. Now go back down the scale. So, now, we played our C scale. Let's try and play it one more time, just yourself. And I want you to play through it, and then we're going to read a song for fun. Let's see if we can do that. So play your C scale. How are you starting? And make sure of this. This is something I've noticed. On that low C, you adjust your embouchure a lot throughout what you're trying to play the note because it's not coming out, so you move it a lot. Keep it still. Keep it completely still from the beginning. And if it doesn't work, change it. Gosh, I'm doing terrible today. Let's try it now. Try it again. Try to still from the beginning. So we got the shakiness at the bottom of the C. That's from just the embouchure, where it is, and we just need to relax some more. We're going to play this. Try and have some fun. We're going to play a duet. It's Jolly Old Saint Nick, Christmas time coming. And your part, you're going to read the B part. Now, repeat, or make sure you play the first repeat. Then you're going to go back to the beginning. And you're going to go through to the second. Okay? Now, this is based off of the C scale. All of this is based off the C scale. So, let's try it out. 1, 2, 1 and 2, and ready. little bit of trouble reading it. So, what could we play? Now, if we're looking at your part, I want you to play your part. And you start on a C. So play your C for me. Play a C. Just the C, don't play the rhythm. Now go down to a B. Go to an A. Alright, pretty good. And that's all. Those are all the notes you have, and it repeats. And then it goes from down from B to E, but that G to E jump, make sure you get that at the end. So, the tonguing, where should we be tonguing? Remind me. Real quick.
Right here.
Yeah, tip of the reed with what part of the tongue?
Tip.
The tip of the tongue. Yes. Okay. So let's try it one more time. I'm going to play your part with you.
Okay.
And we're going to read the rhythms. 1, 2, 3. Alright.
For some reason, I didn't want to
Yeah.
do the second inning.
That's fine. We'll get it this time. So, first inning, repeat, second inning. Okay, ready? Now we're going to play my part now.
Yeah.
So, make sure that when we're tonguing, we have a tendency to get blatty. It's like our air is pulsating. We keep the air moving, but our tongue just interrupts the airstream. Does that make sense? So keep your air moving through the horn while our tongue just interrupts the airstream, but barely just flicking the top of the reed. Alright, with the tip of our tongue. 1, 2, ready. It was pretty good. That was good. It was just something fun to do. I thought you'd like that song. So, are there any more questions? Do you have any questions about the C scale or about this piece? Okay, alright, that's good. Thank you, Grant. And that's a wrap.